I brought my dead father up in front of my mother's new husband. My dad died when I was 14 from a heart attack. One day he was teaching me how to change a tire, and the next day my mom was picking out a casket. It completely broke our family apart. My mom barely spoke for like 8 months, and I had to basically raise my little brother Jake, who was only 9 at the time. Fast forward 3 years, and my mom starts dating this guy Trevor. He's fine, I guess. Works at some insurance company, drives a Honda Civic, always brings flowers when he comes over. Jake actually likes him because Trevor plays video games and doesn't mind when Jake beats him at FIFA every single time. But here's the thing that pisses me off. Trevor keeps trying to replace my dad. Not in an obvious way, but in all these little ways that make my skin crawl. He'll move my dad's tools around in the garage. He put his stupid protein powder where my dad's coffee mug used to sit. He even started sitting in my dad's chair at the dinner table without asking. The worst part? My mom just lets it happen. It's like she wants to erase every trace of my dad from our house. Last month they got engaged. Trevor proposed with this huge ring at Olive Garden, and my mom said yes while crying happy tears. I sat there eating breadsticks and wanting to throw up. Jake was excited because Trevor said we could all go to Disney World for their honeymoon. So yesterday was their engagement party. My mom invited like 50 people to our backyard. Trevor's whole family came, plus all of my mom's work friends and some neighbors. They had this fancy catering setup with little sandwiches and a chocolate fountain. Everyone kept coming up to me saying how happy they were for my mom and how Trevor seemed like such a great guy. My Aunt Patricia even had the nerve to tell me that my dad would want my mom to be happy, like she knew what my dad would want. I was already feeling sick about the whole thing when Trevor stood up to make a speech. He's holding my mom's hand and talking about how grateful he is to become part of our family. Then he says something that made my blood boil. I promise to love Jessica and her boys like they're my own. I want to be the father figure these kids deserve. Father figure? Are you kidding me? I already had a father. His name was David Martinez, and he was the best dad in the world. He taught me how to throw a curveball and helped me with algebra homework and took me fishing every Saturday morning. So I stood up right in the middle of Trevor's speech and said, actually, we already had a father figure. His name was David Martinez, and he died fixing my bike tire because he wanted to make sure I was safe riding to school. He used to make pancakes shaped like Mickey Mouse every Sunday, and he never missed a single one of my baseball games, even when he was working double shifts. The whole party went dead silent. My mom's face turned bright red, and Trevor just stood there with his mouth hanging open. Jake was staring at me with huge eyes, but I wasn't done. Dad would have loved this party, though. He always said the chocolate fountain at weddings was the best part. He probably would have been happy for you, Mom, but he definitely wouldn't want some random guy sitting in his chair every night pretending like he never existed. My mom started crying and ran inside the house. Trevor followed her, and half the party guests left within 20 minutes.